guys may see it on the screen. All right, and we're back live Saturday morning, right before Week 7 NFL kickoff. We got Justice 2.0, Toss, CJ, the Parlay Profit Club. We're back at it again. Hopefully to get some more, get another bag. You know what I'm saying? You can never have too many bags in life. You gotta, keep the bags flowing in. Government trying to take bags. I'm trying to make bags. So we're back at it again. NFL season. This is where everyone gets their bread buttered. This is where everyone starts to really eat in the sports betting landscape. So we're fresh off Thursday night. Fairly accurate prediction. Bengals cover against the Steelers. Now I thought Steelers would win that game. Not gonna lie. And honestly, it looked like it was going that way. Aaron Rodgers. As soon as I saw Aaron Rodgers bootleg, run out the pocket over his right shoulder, throw a 68-yard bomb to a wide open tight end, I'm like, okay, NFL, I love this script. I'm finally entertained for once. And then Joe Flacco has the greatest game of his life. Literally throws no picks, has one of the greatest completion percentages you've ever seen, only missing like maybe 5 catches, and most of those because they were dropped. The guy's like running for a first down, like it's a Super Bowl or something. Jamar Chase, the most targeted receiver I've ever seen, with still man coverage. They never decided to double ever.
They can't. You can't double the Bengals. The Bengals are You can't. That's the thing with the Bengals. You can't double them. So you have to hope that your quarterback can get it to receivers, which I wasn't, because I think last week I was pretty strict on Steelers. I was like, the Steelers aren't gonna, because I was like, this nigga. But this is one of those games to call like gauges. I think there was one of these with Miami not too long ago. There was one, the Packers versus Browns game was a gauge, if you want to bet on it. This one was a gauge game for Aaron Rodgers. That just means I'm never gonna put any faith in Aaron Rodgers for the rest of the season. It's over. Steelers.
It wasn't his fault.
It looked cool. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't his fault. But you're just looking at the situation. You're like, nah, they ain't going nowhere. So if you're a Steeler fan, forget it. I was on your side, but nah, it's over. But hey, good shit, Joe Flacco.
They had this sorry ass Jalen Ramsey
defense was championships. That's what I'm saying. It's not Aaron Rodgers, just him. But I'm just looking at Steelers like, you got Jalen, you got these, and
I'm just saying
this is what y'all do.
No adjustments. They had sorry ass Jalen Ramsey on Jamar.
Mike Tomlin didn't make no adjustments. Come on, man. This is a championship coach.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's frustrated with him, and then once I seen Joe Flacco running for the first down, I knew this shit is over.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's one of those Super Bowl plays where you see like those momentum swing plays. You're just like, you don't want to overlook it, but you're just like, yeah, if Patrick Mahomes is catching a touchdown in the Super Bowl, you're like, yeah, they got it.
Yeah, it was a good game though. Don't get me wrong, it was a good game all the way to the end. Just for the fact of why we were watching, but it's for me. I was just like, it was a good game. Shout out to Joe Flacco. Shout out to the Bengals. But yeah, Steelers. You're on my. I'm not betting on you list. Y'all done. Y'all done.
I mean, it was kind of funny because I'm like, all of a sudden the Bengals can run the ball. Like all of a sudden, like they have a great running game. All of a sudden they have like tight ends like Yoshi Bosch. I'm like, why are you saying it like
stops? They're getting stops, holding them to 0 points while they score 17. Like
faster than I've ever seen. Joe Flacco was getting the ball out in like 1 second. I was like, I had the same question as Mike Tomlin. I'm like, why'd you guys trade this guy? Like bro, so yeah, the NFL, great script. It continues the trend of primetime games going to the non-public side, just straight up, not even cover. Like Bengals win outright. So great game, very entertaining. the new NFL pro wrestling season is just, you know what I'm saying? It's great. It's better than SmackDown, better than Monday Night Raw. They're doing their thing out there. So shout out to NFL.
You didn't see John Cena? You didn't see John Cena last week? You didn't see that? Come on, man. That wasn't that wasn't better. NFL's coming up. They're coming. I'll give you that. They're finding, you know, this whole script, you know, situation. They're finding, you know, I'll give it to them. It's been a good season.
All right, let's move on to this week. I'm going to pull up the games real quick, and we'll see what screen we want to look at. So give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Shout out to CBS Sports for the screen grab. So here's all the games coming up. Obviously, we saw how the first game went. And let me know which screen you guys want to look at. We can look at this, or we can look at the Pat McAfee show screen. What's cool about this screen is that these dudes kind of show you kind of where the public's at. This is where 76% comes in.
Let's see on this one.
To kind of show you. At least I think that's what it is. 86% was the spread. Yes. These numbers don't look accurate, but basically it's accurate in saying like what side the public's on, basically, but it's not accurate in saying like the actual number. But yeah. Oh, did we lose CJ? Oh no. This is accurate, but it's not going to show you the full public because this is a very specific bet. This is only spread betting. This is not like money line or like total amount of people who are picking one team or the other team. They're betting the number, not the team in a sense. Okay, so CJ's having some technical difficulties. So all right, Toss. We got a couple games here. These are all randomly sort of distributed. These do not include, I don't think, hold on, let me see. This is not every game. What the heck? This has some of the games. I don't feel like the Rams game's down here. Okay. It's just out of order. Kind of weird.
Yeah, I think it's just the most that were betted on at the time.
Oh yeah, it's in order from the most to like the least, basically. Because the Rams game is actually the first game here. All right, cool. We can just rock off of this. Fine. Okay. So we see all the games here. We're not going to talk about every single game, but we can pick and choose what games we feel are interesting. All right, Toss, just looking at this slate here, what game do you feel is interesting to talk about? No, look.
Chargers.
Look at this, bro. Hold on. This is not every game. This is basically, because see, they're missing the Packer game.
They're missing the Eagles and the Vikings too.
No, they got that one. For whatever reason, they just don't have the Packers. It's kind of weird. I think it's because AJ Hawk is on here, or whatever his name is, former Packer player. So they probably don't want him to be biased or whatever. Anyways, but yeah, we can do Packers Cardinals if you want to talk about that. Yeah, you want to go Colts?
Yeah. I mean, that one's the most, at least for me, it's like screaming rug pull. You know, if you put your money on the Colts, but knowing the history between the Colts and the Chargers tend to always have their number. So it's like another one of those things, like everybody's going with the Colts. You know, you put your money on the Chargers, you're probably gonna have a pretty good payday.
Yeah.
It's not like they're like leagues ahead better than the Chargers either, you know? Chargers have a good day, Justin Herbert turns the shit on, and you know, you get paid on that game.
Wait, so Chargers are underdogs for that game?
Yeah.
Chargers are technically favorites for this game.
Yeah, I mean, everything Toph said. Okay, I see.
Well, let me show you the
I,
money. Here's the money.
because I was just gonna say, it seemed like he was saying they were underdogs, but no, Chargers should win that game.
So we got the Colts. Basically, 70% of people have them on the money line, so just to win straight up. And then they have 61% of the spread bets. The spread right now is 1.5. So this is basically a coin flip game. So if you, no matter what you choose, you're basically picking the winner.
It's a close game. It would have been nice if Chargers were underdogs, but yeah, I'd have to take Chargers too. But I wouldn't be surprised if Colts. I wouldn't be surprised if Colts win because, like Todd said, they're it's not like they're leagues ahead. This is a coin flip, but the one thing I'm looking at is Chargers at home. That's the thing that's making me go Chargers. Chargers at home. Again, another gauge game. If Chargers lose this, the next time you look at this and you're like, oh, Chargers are at home though, you can be like, oh no, but they lost to the Colts. So I'm gonna take Chargers on this one.
Yeah, and I like the Chargers too because this is kind of subtle. Like you have the Colts, who are supposed to be the best team in the NFL, the great record, 5-1 or whatever it is, at plus money on the money line.
Yeah.
So now they're technically an underdog. The best team in the NFL is an underdog to the Chargers.
But again, same best team. I mean, under the circumstances, So yeah, it's.
No, I'm just saying, like the money split. You're telling me the money split evenly. The public's leaning for the underdog pick. You know what I'm saying? Like this is just it's a dumb bet to do this.
Also, I mean, hey, again, it could go either way, but also it's kind of one of those things where it's like, again, a casual bettor could be like, okay, well, this is the best team in the league. I'm just going to go with the best team in the league.
Yeah,
and it's very like,
similar to. It's very similar to the Chiefs game a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
the Lions were underdogs, and it was like it seemed like you were getting a good deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then the Chiefs just come out there, Patrick Mahomes throwing like no look passes and stuff, and you're just like, where are the Lions at? Jared Goff looks depressed. You're just like, what's going on? So the money, like if the Colts win, there's so many people who are going to have the Colts in their parlays and stuff that Vegas is going to lose a lot of money at plus money. So they don't just give away plus money. So if you ever see it and it looks like a good deal, it's like, hold on.
But again, let's it's a gauge bet because if Chargers do lose and you take the Chargers, you're gonna be a little pissed. All right, you're gonna be a little pissed. But just remember, when you're getting angry, just remember, okay, why did I make this bet? Okay, it's on me. It's a game. F the Chargers. Okay, after that, but let's hope that they win this game. So I think the last time they did good for me. I don't know if it was last week or the week prior when they played I forgot what game it was, the Bengals or someone. But yeah, the Dolphins game. Yeah, they came through. So hopefully, I'm not a Charger fan like these guys try to tell y'all, but hopefully they run me some money. So.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go Chargers pretty easily. Consensus game. I guess it also makes sense that this is an afternoon game. One thing I started to notice last week is that the slates of the games do matter. So you have a couple games where you have a couple games in the morning. You have about like 6 games in the morning, 4 games in the afternoon. And then you have the Sunday night game, then you have the 2 Monday night games. Those what's it called games? Those morning games tend to kind of go according to pattern. So let's see this week's all the morning games this week. We got
Isn't there another international game this week?
Yeah, it's the Rams.
That's in the morning, right? Or no?
Yeah. No. It is in the morning. I'm trying to get the box right. Okay. I think it stops right here. Yeah. All right. So this is basically the morning slate for the NFL this week. So we got Rams Chargers. Our Rams Jaguars kick it off. Eagles Vikings, Patriots Titans, Panthers Jets, Dolphins Browns, Saints Bears, Raiders Chiefs. So in these games it's kind of interesting. Like you'll see a couple surprises. Mainly people cover, but you'll see a couple
And
surprises.
this looks like a good week. Like, to be honest, I can just look at this and be like, but yeah, I guess the trick is which one's the upset. But to be honest, I'm like, I don't even
Yeah, now
know.
let's just go back to last week real quick. Ooh, okay. Computer's like freezing for a second. Okay. Here's last week's slate.
Yeah.
Where does it start? So Cardinals, this is where the afternoon games start, basically.
There was really no upsets other than the Eagles game. There was really no upset. Like, so that's why I'm saying the morning games might just go like according to plan.
That's what I'm saying. So like the Giants game was a Thursday night game, so keep that in mind. That's right. So this one went to the favorite. Now this game covered. This was a +7 spread. So the Jets did cover, but Broncos win. So favorite wins. Seahawks Jaguars. I'm pretty sure the Seahawks were a slight favorite, so favorite wins. Chargers Dolphins. Favorite wins.
Yeah.
Close game. This was a sort of a blowout game in a sense. Rams morning game favorite. Colts favored. Cowboys upset. Patriots.
But that was
favorite.
but the Cowboys was more of the prime time in a sense, you know.
Yeah, the popular pick, basically.
So yeah, man. This week, I mean, shit, if it goes according to plan, you might hit big, yeah.
So my point is the favorites are probably going to win out, but this is a game where Vegas is mainly playing spreads. And then there should be like at least one team that has like the surprising upset, and it's usually going to be the popular team that's in the popular pick, not team, but more so the popular pick of the day in this morning slate. And it sets you up. It sets them up nicely for the afternoon slate, which is going to be these basically these bottom 4 games here to kind of see like, okay, where they're going to go with it.
Let's test it out.
Going back to what we have this week, we got basically here's going to be our morning slate right here in this box. So Rams Jaguars is pretty good idea that the Rams are going to win that game. Hold
up. Again, we looking at these, right? Let's not look at who we're looking to win first. Let's start easy. Let's look at the one that we got to take out, you know, from the bunch. Out of all these games, I mean, other than the Chiefs, Raiders, I mean, Rams could lose to the Jaguars overseas.
It's possible. It's possible. No Puka Nacua. No Puka Nacua is possible.
He, you know, his girlfriend just cheated on him. You know, he going through some things. He's absent, you know, for personal reasons.
Who?
Yeah, Rams. Wasn't there some news on that? You know, we're also a news.
No. We're not gonna.
Nacua.
I don't want any slander out there on.
It's not slander. This is
number
facts.
one receiver.
This is information
the
for the
number one
people to know
receiver in the NFL. No, I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I'm like Stephen A. Smith. I don't have no smoke with certain demographics. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this is money on the line, right? So you need to know what's going on with your players.
You know what I'm saying? I don't give relationship advice. I'm not Stephen A.
Okay.
Smith.
Hey, but he's out for personal reasons. So just know, Rams fans.
He's hurt. I don't care if he's hurt emotionally, physically, psychologically. The guy hurt, so he's out. But we still got Devontae Adams. We still got Matt Stafford, Super Bowl champion quarterback. Still got Sean McVay, supposed to be the greatest coach in the NFL right now. Still got the best young defense in the NFL right now. What up to that pass rush? You know what I'm saying? Like we still got some. We still got some.
A fan right now.
We still got some dogs out there. So who are we playing again? I forgot. Who are we playing again?
Man, to be honest, I might just do a separate bet just to spite justice if it goes down, but I might just take the Jaguars on this one. I might take them overseas on this one. You know, they've been having struggle. They got to win one. So
the team that they got their one. They beat the Chiefs. Some guy tripped over nobody and got up untouched and ran it for a touchdown.
What's his name? We talking about Puka Nacua going through it. What's the dude? He just got married, just had his baby. number one pick. Yeah, he might have a
Oh,
field
Travis
day
Hunter.
too, so we don't know. Yeah. So
Oh, Travis
hey,
Hunter. He got baptized. Like
yeah, hey,
busy
he's
man.
so hey, I might take the Jaguars just for what's going on off the field.
Okay, well, fair enough. You can do it. You're a free man, free country, free money, free smoke as well. So okay, Jaguars, Rams. This is the game too. It's so early in the morning. It's not going to be heavily bet. So the Rams are
So
somewhat of the obvious pick here. Uh,
yeah,
I
that means get
I
them
can
while you're
see the
hot.
Jaguars covering. The spread is -3, 3 points. It's a
Oh
weird
yeah,
number because that number, like if
means
Vegas
it's
wanted
gonna
to
be
protect
close.
themselves, if Vegas wanted to protect themselves, they would. Oh shit! Hold on, thing crashed. I'll bring it back up. But if Vegas wanted to protect themselves, they would pick 3.5. They wouldn't pick
Sure,
3.
just a straight. Yeah. Hey,
Because
that's what I'm
3 is
saying,
too.
man. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
so
saying. I might
it seems like bait to pick the Jaguars, but
for that. I mean, yeah. I like if I got a buddy who's a fan of a team, just so if the other team wins, I can later be like, hey man,
all right. Well,
thank you.
let's just take
But
the
yeah.
Rams game out of it. We'll
Yeah,
take
I
the
mean,
Rams out of the
I'm not
moment.
gonna add it. I'm not gonna add it to a parlay, but I am going to do a separate bet taking Jaguars for sure. That's some chump change right there,
Don't say it.
and
Don't say it like that.
then make it back off the parlay later that day. So
Do not say it like that, but all disrespectful like that. But okay. Let's get back to seeing where this game was at. Man, CJ he loves smoke, bro. Like, I'm surprised you don't smoke cigarettes or some shit. Like, you always want to go with the contrarian side, like the non-popular pick. That's where you want to be. What's up? Everybody loves red. Yeah. I love blue. What's up?
I
Just
relate.
like,
I relate with the underdogs. What can I say? I've been an underdog my whole life. So
nigga, man.
what can
Funny,
I
man.
say?
All right. Well, okay. So let's just take this Rams game out of it, even though the Rams is somewhat of the easier side to pick here. Okay. Now we have the other games. So we have Eagles, Vikings, Patriots, Titans, Panthers, Jets, um, Dolphins, Browns, Raiders, Chiefs, Saints, Bears. Now, a lot of these games, the favorite is likely to win, but
Yeah,
Vegas maybe just trying to play the spread here. So Patriots, Titans, and a lot of these games too. If you look at the money line's already priced in a sense. Hold on, let me get this thing off the screen. So basically, like when you start to go to like the DraftKings side of it, and you see the odds, like Rams -170 is not necessarily like a super priced in game. When you start to see like -355 for the Patriots, you're like, oh, okay, like they kind of already made the Patriots like the more expensive pick. You have to pay money to bet them. So
yeah,
even if they were to win, Vegas already kind of covered themselves a little bit. But the spread is where like it's more the odds are more even because it can go either way. So let's just mark the teams that are the favorites: Patriots, Browns,
Browns are favorites.
yes,
Oh, that changes
Panthers,
things.
Bears, Chiefs. So I think right now Chiefs are the spread would be like -12 here, -2.
Yeah,
This is like -4, I think. This is -1, and this is -4. So I think the teams that are going to cover or that are actually going to win: Bears, Patriots, Chiefs. Now I'm not saying I'm going to take these bets because these are like The Chiefs is minus 800. So now you're basically saying, okay, are the Chiefs going to win by 12 or are they going to lose, or are the Raiders going to like lose by less than 12? It's probably the bet to take here. And that's kind of what you're playing for. But let's just focus on the outcomes and not really try to do the spread. We'll try to add toss back in. We're just trying to focus on the outcomes and not do the spread. We can kind of just assume Chiefs are going to win their game. Redo this real quick.
I mean, it's hard seeing the Raiders beating the Chiefs, but that is the only game I can see being an upset besides Rams Jaguars for that day. Because I see
To me,
Bears winning.
The games to really pick are they going to be these games here? The
you mean the most profitable?
Not even that. I just think that like Eagles, Vikings, Panthers, Jets, and Dolphins, Browns are going to be the harder ones to really decide where it's going to go. But I will say this, like there's not going to be that many upsets. So especially in like this early in the game, like in the slate, I don't expect there to be that many upsets, which is why I'm not like Patriots, Bears, and Chiefs winning makes sense. But this game is a coin flip. So this is literally -1. This game is -2 for the Browns. And I think Eagles are -1 as well.
Tua is still playing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably stay away from the Panthers Jets, but I don't see why not. I wouldn't take the Dolphins. And I don't see why I wouldn't take the Eagles.
Yeah, I would. I'm with you on that. I think the public is really heavy on the Browns, who've never won a game before in their lives. And the media is like shitting on the Dolphins right now. Everything you see in the media is like, Tua's not a good leader. Like, looks like the coach about to get fired. Da, da, da. But the Browns have never won a game. Dillon Gabriel, he looks okay, but he hasn't really shown me anything.
Yeah,
so
who are in there? I don't trust them motherfuckers, man. And they're kind of leaning heavy on their defense. That's really the only thing they got going for them. Other than that, I mean that looks like a trap game too, because you don't know if you're running into a redemption arc after what he did to his team. You know what I'm saying? Like these are all the narratives going on.
yes.
And then Tua, he's like prone to shit in the bed against defenses like the Browns. So I just wouldn't bet on that game. Just look ugly.
Yeah, now here's the thing. Underdogs win in the NFL by about usually a 30% clip. So we're going to go over like all the games just so you guys can see let's just say there's 15 games. 30% is going to be about 5. So you should expect about 5 teams to be like underdogs wins, basically. Like that would be normal. So if there's a lot more underdog potential wins in the early slate, you'd expect more favorites to win later, if that makes sense. Right? So if me and CJ are like, okay, let's just say me and CJ are right about this. Dolphins win. He was a veteran quarterback. He's actually decent. Like the guy almost beat the Chargers. Like the guy can throw touchdowns. The Dolphins can score points. The Browns, I've never seen them really score any points. So it's more likely that, especially with the spread being 2 points, it's more likely that the Dolphins cover this and win the game than Dillon Gabriel just fucking dust the Dolphins because they're having internal issues or whatever in their locker room. So that's one. So then Jets Panthers. Again, the Panthers have looked good. I was with the Panthers. I rode with the Panthers last week against the Cowboys. They ran all over the Cowboys. Ricky Dowdle revenge game, almost 200 yards. The Jets winless. So now we're going to the other winless team. Underdogs at home. Listen to what I'm saying. Underdogs at home usually cover the spread. The Browns are at home as a favorite. The Jets are at home as an underdog. So underdogs usually cover the spread. The spread is 1 point. Also, this spread flipped. It started off as like Panthers were the underdogs. Now the Panthers are the favorites because the public jumped on them. And that's a sign that rug pull is about to happen.
See, I'd stay away from it. You know,
I
that's
agree
the
with
one
you.
I
I
stay away
agree with
from.
you. I'm not saying I'm going to bet it, but I am saying like what's about to happen. Bryce Young is one. I think he's either 1-17 or 0-18 on the road. Like he's never won a road game before. They're on the road. So let's just assume that Justin Fields and the defense figure it out and get it done with a spread of 1 point. Coin flip could go either way. The Jets finally get one. Especially with all the public thinking that the Panthers are going to roll them easily. Now we have Eagles-Vikings.
Wait,
Eagles-Vikings
hold
to
on.
me. Yeah, go ahead.
Somebody said if you bet on the Panthers on the road as favorites, you're the type of dude that reply to them Nigerian prince emails. So, fair point.
That's true. That's true. Shit, from me and CJ perspective, you're the type of nigga who replies to your cousins when they ask for money. When your cousins tell you like, oh, like we don't have this, and you're just like, oh, really? CJ, you know we need extra corn for the festival now.
What?
I mean,
we're trying to get the money for the children. We're trying to get the money for the prayer for the children.
school fees. My school fees. I'm like, school fees? Go to the free school. Okay. Eagles, Vikings. Now, last week's game that we looked at, Cowboys, Panthers. Everyone was like, did the Cowboys lose this game? Every morning slate has like that popular team, that popular game where you have one of those high brand teams that are playing in some sort of easy team and all of a sudden they just get dusted. Eagles Vikings to me is that game. Eagles Vikings, everyone's on the Eagles, period. Everybody and their mama knows the Eagles. Eagles Super Bowl champions. Eagles are coming off like back-to-back losses. This looks like an layup. So why are the Eagles -1?
So you think Vikings are gonna take it? I don't think this is the game.
Yeah,
I
I
think this
think
is
that
the
the
game, man.
Vikings look like the Chris Carter with Randy Moss and what's his name? Cole
Damn.
Pepper. Like I feel like they come out just guns and blade, like kind of like the Bengals looked. I feel like the Vikings are going to come out looking like that, where it's like, oh yeah, we forgot Justin Jefferson's good. Oh yeah, we forgot Addison's really like also really good. Oh, we forgot like Carson Wentz is actually a revenge game against the Eagles, and he finally has a competent coach who believes in him, and they actually have a decent run game, and their defense literally blew out the Bengals and put up one of the highest scoring totals of all time. We forgot about all that. And also we forgot that the Eagles are allergic to passing the ball to AJ Brown. And they're allergic to just running the ball with Saquon. So like I feel like because like if you're right, dude, why is this game -1?
Because they've been losing. They're on a losing streak. I don't think the losing streak continues though. That's where my mind is at. I mean, I could be wrong. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna do maybe 2 or 3 different parlays, but one of them is gonna have Eagles Vikings, and then the other one's without it. But yeah, I think
Let's
Eagles.
just
I think Eagles take it.
let's just assume that I'm correct. Just that we have no, just
Yeah.
so I'm not saying you're wrong, but let's just assume because I want to have the picture of like who are all
Just one upset. Yeah.
the upsets. Yeah, so this would be 3 underdogs. So this is like this will be a dog pick. This is gonna be a dog pick, and this is gonna because there can't be too many underdogs that are just winning all over the place. So this would be like all the dogs. So we have 1, 2, 3 dogs to start off the day. Let's just go back to Pat McAfee real quick. me see what he had it. So you can see like where the numbers are at here. And you can see most people are on the Eagles to get this done. And they're saying minus 2.5, which is kind of crazy. So they're going to win by more than 2 points, basically. So they have Eagles there. What was the other game we had? We had Browns.
Dolphins. Yeah.
So they're saying more people are leaning the Dolphins to cover this, even though the Browns are favored. And
Jets back, yeah.
Panthers are favored against the Jets on the road, even though the Panthers never win road games, which is interesting. Okay, so going back to the afternoon games now. The 4 afternoon games are going to be Colts, Chargers, Giants, Broncos, Packers, Cardinals, Commanders, Cowboys. These are the 4 afternoon games in that order. Now,
I mean, Packers.
So we just had 3 dogs. Supposedly, we have potentially 3 dogs that can win in the morning. Now over here we have Chargers, Colts. So
I think
Colts
Chargers
are the underdogs here. So Chargers by 1 point, Broncos by 7 points, Cowboys by 1 point, and Packers by 7 points is where things are at currently.
Man, do Giants win or not? That's kind of the question, because I see I can't see Packers losing to the Cardinals. If that happens, it's like, yeah, Packers are over too. Like first the Browns now, Commanders and Cowboys, man.
Giants have majority. So a lot of the public is picking the Giants as like a dog in a sense to cover this spread and
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
So
But I don't think
after
they
last
cover.
week's game, a lot of people are picking the Giants to cover. A lot of money on the Giants to upset here. Now there can't be, like I said before, can't be too many underdogs. Broncos at home.
I think, yeah, Broncos take it, man.
Broncos at home.
Broncos take it.
Broncos -7. So Broncos are also minus 400 to win this game. So they've already sort of baked in the Broncos price if you want to pick them on the money line. What you're really betting on, or where the real money is at, it's on the spread. So -7. If everybody's on the Giants to cover this is an easy favorite pick for Vegas to go here to get a favorite to win.
Yep.
So I'm leaning that way. Colts, Chargers. Chargers are technically the favorite at home. We already sort of discussed this a little bit, but
Chargers.
Most of the money's on the Colts. The Colts are our favorite. The Colts are plus money here, and the Colts will be in a bunch of parlays. Easy rug pull spot, and guess what? It's another favorite to win. So this is like 2 favorites now to start to even up the slate.
Chargers Colts are also another game there's gonna be a couple parlays. It's not gonna be on all of them, But yeah.
I'm just telling you, and you already know, like motherfuckers gonna have the Colts in their parlays. Cowboys. I don't know why the Cowboys are a favorite here.
Okay. I was gonna say if Cowboys were favored, Commanders take it.
Agreed.
I think that's the underdog loss in the afternoon.
Where's the star at? Cowboys by 72% to win by 1.5. So basically, America's team.
You think he's clutch?
Everybody. Also, clutch? Commanders just lost. Remember, Commanders lost on Monday?
Yeah, to the Bears.
Yeah. So like, people are like, "Oh, y'all trash now." Y'all forgot. Y'all must have forgot we had Jaden Daniels. Y'all must have forgot we got, Ja'Cory
this
Smith.
This one I think is the upset. I think Commanders, because I was like, if Cowboys are favored, Commanders should take it. So
the Commanders can run the ball. That guy, Ja'Cory Smith or whatever, like they can run them. That's what's going to happen again. They're going to run all over the Cowboys. Trust me. So the Commanders. So this is now 3 favorite. No. Hold on. It's not a favorite. This is technically it's an underdog pick, to be honest. I need to look at this spread one more time because I feel like. Let me see this. I feel like the Commanders are actually the dogs here, or the favorites here, actually.
I mean, it could go any way, but once you
I just want
said
to double check it real quick.
Cowboys are favorites, it's like that should be the underdog one because Packers I don't see losing Cardinals.
Oh well, I mean, this is a weird. It's basically a coin flip, but
Yeah.
technically the Cowboys are the favorites here. Because like if you look at the money line, like minus 115 is higher than 105. So technically the Cowboys are the favorites.
Yeah.
But it's a coin flip game. So it's not.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
We found
this
it.
is not gonna. I'm about to
found
say
it.
like it doesn't really count, but like the Commanders are gonna win this game basically. All right, so now we have. I guess you can call the Commanders a dog if you want.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we're going by technicalities here. You know, whatever the numbers say is a dog.
Yeah, so we have two favorites winning. So, well, yeah. So this will be the two favorites.
Packers favorite winning.
Packers should win this game, but I
on,
kind of like the Cardinals as a dog here.
I don't know. That's crazy. Like
this is -7.
I'm not even thinking of it in a sense of like, you know, what's the number saying? It's just more of like the actual. I'm just looking at the actual sport now. Like, put the numbers, put the fan aside. I'm just like, Packers. How you lose to the Cardinals? You know, like I think Packers go out there. I'm just going off of, you know, this energy hype around them. I don't know. Cardinals, they're not at that level yet. So
yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Cardinals to cover. The Cardinals are. Was it on the other page? Cardinals. Yeah, okay. So hopefully you guys can see this. So the money's split, but you can see like basically everyone's on the Packers money line, which this is going to be a lot of parlays because you have to. Like this is -395. You're losing money if you don't parlay this. So it's going to be a lot of parlays. And then they also have the majority of the spread as well.
it's going to be on one parlay.
So the Cardinals are definitely going to cover this -7. If Vegas was really worried, they would have it at least -7.5. But to have it straight up -7 is kind of a tell. So I like the Cardinals to at least cover this. And this is one of those ones where the team is so popular, they'll probably just try to like, oh fuck it, let's just bust all the parlays. Let's just kill all the parlays right now. And the Cardinals end up like some random field goal to win the game or some shit. So I actually like the Cardinals to the safe pick is the Cardinals to cover. I'm actually not picking them to win outright in that many bets, but I do have it in like maybe one or two bets Cardinals win this game. But I do think they cover this for sure. There's no way Vegas is losing on the money line and the spread. You're not getting free money on this game. Like, oh, Packers? Yeah, Packers for sure. That as soon as you start thinking like that, like, oh yeah, Packers for sure. It's over for you. Might as well just hand over your money. Like, just give me your money right now. So Cardinals are definitely going to cover this. It will be way closer than it should be. Jordan Love, all of a sudden, J Lo looks like J No. And
Hey, I mean,
it's going to be a real game.
Yeah, if that happens, then you know, Packers, you're done. You're on the list. You're over there.
Now, if that happens, we have a favorite.
I can't even speak confidently as a Packer fan either this season. You know, yeah, I don't blame you for not betting on them, man. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of games where they should have won, and I don't know, man. Script writers got other plans, so.
But it's not just you, dude. It's the Chief fans, the Bills fans, the Rams fans. right? Like every good team is like everybody looks suspect right now. There's no team that looks like legit. And that's the point. So right now, let's just say these two teams win. That's 5 underdogs. So we basically covered our underdog slate. 5 out of about 15, 16 games, you're going to get roughly around 30%.
Yeah.
The numbers make sense. And which teams are likely to do that based on spread, where the public's at, where it would make sense for Vegas to actually win money, especially because like they like to make money by busting parlays primarily. These teams to upset would make the most sense. Now, obviously, sometimes you need to bet the spread because that's where the money's at because the odds are too high on money line. But yeah, here's kind of where I'm at on the potential dog picks. 2 games: Cardinals, Commanders. We already talked about the other ones in the morning slate, and now we have the games that I like, the games that are more obvious, prime time. And let's just go to Pat McAfee. I think he has this game up. Guess who's the favorite on Monday night or Sunday night?
Oh, Falcons, Niners. Damn.
Why the heck are the Falcons not the favorites?
I mean,
Didn't BJ Robinson just turn into Saquon Barkley?
yeah,
He just evolved like a Pokemon into Saquon Barkley.
last week. I mean, they're still. It's about patterns. The Eagles. Why are they favored that low? Well, they're on the losing streak. Falcons. They got to prove themselves. So
They just beat the Bills. Everybody's MVP quarterback.
man, the Patriots just beat the Bills. Like, chill. And the Patriots just won 2 in a row. So now okay. Now but I don't know. I do like the Falcons though. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lost. If they just went back to form.
You wouldn't be surprised if they lost. The
I
Falcons that have Drake London,
I think
Bijan Robinson,
Niners have a couple injuries right now.
a couple.
So, again, which is why I'm leaning more towards the Falcons, but
A couple. You said a couple injuries? Do you want me to pull up the Niners? Do you want me to pull up the Niners injury report?
All right, so what? Are they completely a shell of themselves?
Do you want me to pull up the Niners injury report?
So we're saying, okay, so Falcons win it upright.
Falcons should win it outright.
That's
the Falcons shouldn't even. They should be favored.
All right, so we'll take Falcons upright. That's what it's looking like. We'll take Falcons upright.
Bro, let me just show you.
Because I'm already leaning Falcons. I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised. It's just one of those things where your exact thinking, well, they just ran through these guys, last week, blah blah blah. They should be, and then they come out and look like doo doo, like they looked the previous weeks. That's all I'm saying.
Damn, I'm just like, I wonder. I should have clicked on the actual injury report, but it's actually pretty crazy if you look at this, like how many niggas is injured. I don't know.
Yeah, they're main dudes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people out. Pearsall, he's that guy who ended our parlay with week 1 for this with Seattle. Brock Purdy, obviously got them to the Super Bowl. He's out. Fred Warner.
Yeah, they're Cuban. Those are like the main dudes.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, and this is not even everybody. There's more people. They left out Brandon Ayuk. They left out. I think they left out Juwan Jennings. They left out. No, there's a lot more people. George Kittle. They left out George Kittle. He's out.
Yeah, George Kittle's been out. No, isn't he back?
Looks like he's back. Okay, he's back now. But I'm just saying.
I do believe
there's no reason the Falcons. There's no reason the Falcons shouldn't be the favorites here. They have the more healthier team. They're coming off a really nice win. Yeah, they should obviously be the favorites. They're the underdog pick. They're the underdog in a primetime spot. They're the underdog primetime spot, and the public is all over them. Now, we just looked at the morning games and we just looked at the afternoon games, and we said there's about 5 potential upsets, underdog wins on the morning slate and the afternoon slate. That makes sense money-wise for Vegas.
Yeah.
This primetime game, where all the primetime games have been for the underdogs lately, in this obvious underdog pick, all of a sudden the public's all over it. Last week, they were all over the Lions in the same spot as an underdog on prime time. Now they're all over. Where's this Monday night game? Sunday night game. Now they're all over the Niners. Guess where I'm going? I'm rocking with Vegas, man. My new overlords, my new bosses. I'm rocking with those dudes. Where are they at? That's what I want to know. So Vegas, everyone's leaning on the Falcons to pick this up. Most of the money is on the Falcons to get the win at plus money. I'm rocking with the Niners at home. Matt Jones. What's his name? Say his name.
Aren't you just going?
Say his name. Mac Jones. I'm rocking with him. At 10.
Nah, I think the Falcons win this one, man. I don't know how you just. I don't know how you change from you.
Normally, I'd agree with you. Let's just see.
I think also because you're counting the Cardinals to win. I'm not counting the Cardinals to win, so you know. But yeah, I think Falcons take it, man. I had Bijan on my fantasy roster last two seasons.
Was this the one I wanted? No.
I think I'm going crazy.
Where is that? Oh yeah, here we go. This is one I want. Let's just see. Who the media thinks is going to win this game real quick. Remember, I told you these niggas are all on one side. It's like a sign, like a.
Hey man, to be honest, the Falcons, the money's looking nice on that underdog. You know me, I'm all about the underdog.
Let me see if I can find them talking about this.
I thought, I don't know. I might throw a couple on it. You know.
No, let's just see who they say for this game. They got the Eagles. Gotcha. We just gotta. Oh,
if Eagles lose again, I mean that's crazy. You think Cowboys win? No. Sometimes you got to go with the obvious. If it's all of them,
nah, they got beat.
You think Ryan Clark gonna be wrong? No.
Rug bully. Let me see.
No, Cowboys losing.
That means the Cowboys. Yeah, give me that Sunday night game.
Okay, come on, man. It's Falcons. Falcons gonna take it.
Who are the picks, bro? Why are they not showing the picks? Oh, there it was.
Yeah. Bro. Woo! To your theory, it should match up with you. But nah, this just means sometimes you got to look at who's making the picks. Dan don't know what he's talking about. He's just a white dude who's just. We know Dan's track record, man. He know what he's talking about. Ryan Clark, he bona fide. Mina, she knows what she's talking about, and Hannah, she's someone who holds the script. She's the host. I mean, so yeah, man, you got to look at who's making the picks. Falcons got it, man. This just makes me feel better about the pick because it's like, yeah, I'm about them. Right. Underdogs on the plus. Okay, yeah, let's take it.
All right, we'll see. But I did want you to show because now I watch these shows from a different perspective. Like I'm watching to see like, oh, what's the narrative? Oh, like wrestling promos or like boxing promos. I'm like, oh, like what's the storyline? Oh, like what's the narrative?
Yeah,
and
Dan
just see what people are going to try to run with, So everybody's on the spread here. The public's going to be on them. Primetime game. The underdog pick looks sexy. It looks easy. It looks obvious. Cool. Rolling with the Niners. I don't know how. I don't know why. Rolling with the Niners.
I respect stick with the theory, But no, I think Falcons take this one.
The only other debatable game I think is going to be the Bucks Lions. This is going to be the first Monday night game, the one that happens earlier in the day. This is going to be another game where primetime game, everyone's watching. Most of the money is going to be on the Lions as favorites, the Bucks to cover. This one is a little bit harder to read, to be honest. But I don't think the Lions win. I do think the Lions win this game, but I don't think I think the Bucks cover this game, though, from what I'm reading here. Because number one, let me get this. Most of the public has the Bucks to cover, but there's really no money here. So that to me is going to be the easiest spot to let the public try to get one back, is to have the Lions get killed. Not killed, but if they're going to win, it's a close game. But to have 66% of the bets leaning Lions on money line, that usually spells like it's a parlay favorite. Being a Monday night game, it could be anchoring a lot of people's parlays. Like, oh, I just need the Lions to win, and then I win my parlay. That usually is a bad sign. So if it doesn't really cost any money for Vegas to have the Bucks to just cover this, they may just have them win the game outright. And it's prime time. We've seen it before. The team that doesn't seem like they should be winning, all of a sudden Baker Mayfield looks like, second coming to Brett Favre, and they just come back and beat the Lions. So I can see that happening pretty easily. So
Hey,
I would
Bucks.
pick this. The safe pick would be the Bucks covering the 5 points.
Yeah, man. Mayfield wins that game on a game-winning drive. I'm gonna call it right now. That's how it's been for like the last 6-7 games already.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if like the same thing that happened in that Pittsburgh game where like Pittsburgh was up early and it was like, oh yeah, Pittsburgh, like Aaron Rodgers, of course, they're about to win. Like, let me get in my live bet on the Steelers real quick. And then all of a sudden Joe Flacco comes back and just doesn't miss any passes. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happened. The last game is going to be
We got
what do you got?
Monday night.
What did you say?
The last Monday night. What is it?
It's going to be Texans.
The last.
The last one, the later one's going to be Texans Seahawks.
Okay. What you were saying, Texans or something, right? I don't know about that, but
Yeah, I was saying Texans. The money, let's just look at the money real quick just so we can see. You can tell Seahawks are the favorite. The Seahawks are huge favorites here. Like, this is going to be a game, 84% of the bets, 90% of the money are on the Seahawks to win this game just outright. All the money and all the bets are on the Seahawks to win this game by more than 3 points. So this is a get right game for anybody. So basically, the Texans are definitely going to win this game. You can close your eyes and make this bet. Don't even need to watch the game, because
why aren't you saying
this is the market's unbalanced here. They need to balance out this market, and this game is going to be part of a lot of parlays just by the sheer volume of bets here. So I would play this game as like, assume you lost all your bets on Sunday. This is the game that you bet in a way to like make up all your money, basically. Like the biggest size bet you make is on this game. Man, I lost all my people. I lost all my people. But yeah, back to what I was saying though. Like this is gonna be the easiest spot of the week, to be honest. This is gonna be the spot where like if you got killed, you can make up all your money here on this spot. So this is gonna be where you guys make all your money back. So whatever look at how much money you guys want to bet during the week. Figure out all your bets and stuff like that. Do not spend all your money betting on the Sunday night stuff. Save a little in reserve for this Monday night game. This is the easiest, most obvious bet of the week. This is the game where like there's just no debate. I don't want to hear anything about we got Smith and Jigba, we got Sam Darnold, we got whoever they got. The Texans will win this game. And it will look easy. It'll almost be a blowout, probably, based on what I'm seeing here. So, yeah, however much money you want to bet for the week, the majority of your money should be spent on this game. This is your get right game. This is your, you know what I'm saying? Like 80-20 of your money should go on this game. And I would bet it, half of it, whatever amount of money you want to bet on this game, half of it, put it on the money line, put it on the spread. And then if you can combine them both together, I would.
Does that say 10 p.m.?
Say it again. This is probably.
Does that say 10 p.m.?
Probably Eastern time.
Oh, it's that. Yeah, it's Eastern time.
I don't know what time it is, but it's a later game.
Even for
it's also going to be a West Coast game too. So, like for the West Coast, for this game to start at 7 o'clock on the West Coast, it starts at 10 p.m. on the East Coast.
Right.
But yeah, this is an obvious one.
No one's really
to be the layup of the week.
If you're betting on the Texans, you can make the bet with your eyes closed, right? So East Coast, you're gonna be sleeping. You're gonna be just all right. Yeah, Texans won. I don't know about that, but hey, Justice said it, so we're gonna see.
Yeah,
we're gonna see. Shit. I might throw a little money on the Texans, just for you.
Yeah, if you want to gamble, pick the other game. Pick the Lions Bucks game if you want to gamble. This game is not that. This is we're rocking with the
Stay away from that. And we'll come back next week. It's gonna be the one we gonna be like, hey, Texas Seahawks what happened. So yeah.
Let me just show you this. I don't know. You guys are kind of breaking up a little bit, but let me see if I can show you this. This is NFL. This is NFL CBS Sports. CBS is one of the partners they get to show all the games. Let's just see who they have as the best bets. Let me see. These motherfuckers just show the bets. This is who they're saying the best bets of the week are. Now we just saw the money. We just saw where the money's at.
So are they doing it all info or what?
Sorry, you're kind of breaking up a little bit, but I'm just saying, like, this is where the money's at. This is not where the money is at. This is where the media is at. But we just saw where the money is at and where the public is at. So I would honestly, just going the reverse of these bets, the two Seahawks ones, is probably what you want to do. Like, just doing the opposite of what CBS is telling you to do here is probably all you need to do. And with that being said, you know what I mean? Well, actually, before we close up, let's everybody give your pick of the week. You know what I'm saying? Out of all the games, everyone give which one you're strongest, you're feeling the most confident in. And then we'll put it all into a parlay. So we'll do our own sort of channel parlay. So, Toss, what you got?
Hey, man, look, I got a feeling about this Colts Chargers game, bro. I'm going to stick with the Chargers on this one. Watch them pull off that upset. Something about me, man. Chargers. Something about that game.
CJ, who
Are we
you
going
got?
for safe bets?
Well, we're gonna do it like a
Are we
group
going on
parlay.
safe bets?
We're gonna do a group parlay. So who's your pick for the group parlay?
I mean, because if we're going for safe bets, hey, Patriots got it straight up. But come on, man, Falcons Sunday night.
You're gonna. All right. Good.
That's what I'm asking. You want a safe bet? You want a safe bet, or you want mine? Or you want mine? Because
Yeah, well, if you're
know,
doing parlays, you should probably do a safe bet for the parlay. Do you think if your bet kills our parlay, then what?
that's why I'm still on the parlay. I'm gonna have one, but for the sake of the group parlay, let's go Patriots. Patriots looking
All right,
good.
so
I'm
you
liking
got
them.
Patriots.
Let's go Patriots.
All right, and then obviously I'm gonna put in the Texans. So we got.
Now you might mess up the parlay. You about to mess up the parlay with that pick.
What you know, bro? I'm confident in the Texans, bro. I feel like this is the safest pick of the week. But if I wasn't gonna pick the Texans, I'd probably go with. Man, let's
You just
see.
said the Jets would win.
Well, I'd probably go with the Broncos, to be honest. Like that would be the safest pick on here, to be honest. Maybe the Bears. If I couldn't pick the Broncos, I'd definitely pick the Bears. Take who?
Take the Texans. Go ahead. Stick to you. Take the Texans. Stick with the Texans. It's cool.
All right,
but if we
this
have
is our parlay.
it's gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, this is our parlay. We got Patriots, Chargers, Texans. All right, so we're gonna come back here and we're gonna see, like, all right. Yeah, you better hope that Falcons hit. You better hope that Falcons pick hits too.
Hey, I think I got a good feeling.
Yeah, because we're definitely gonna ask you to do like an interview about it. You know what I'm saying? Press conference about what happened with the Falcons if they don't pull this off with all those all-star players and whatnot. You guys look like world beaters against the Bills, but struggled against the depleted Niners. So, all right, that'll end it for this week. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the show. Hopefully, we keep all making money, and hopefully, you like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy coming back again. So, I'm going to end it here. I'll see you guys soon. All right.